Hi, everybody. This is Mrs. Cox. I just wanted to share an idea with you because tomorrow is Earth Day and we're going to be celebrating keeping our earth clean. And there's this great story that you can look up. I don't have the book, but it's called One Plastic Bag. And it's a story about plastic bags. And one day, a girl in Africa was very upset because she saw lots of trash lying around in her country. She saw goats dying because they were eating the trash. And she decided that she was going to make a difference. And so she began recycling and reusing these plastic bags that she found. She even went to the point of washing them and drying them, hanging them up on a line. It was quite a story. So I think you'll enjoy that story if you look it up. It's called One Plastic Bag. So I'm going to show you exactly what you do to reuse a plastic bag. So I'm sure you have tons of these at your house like I do, but we're going to first learn how to make a bracelet, and it will be lots of fun. So you start with this entire plastic bag. I have all different colors here. So I have gray and white and black, and I actually found a green one for Huntington. So you'll see that in one of my pictures here. But you first start with the bag, one bag, flatten it out really well, okay? So I'm going to move my video so you can see it. Take your scissors, and what you're going to do is you're going to cut off the top, the handles. You want to get rid of those handles, okay? So cut off the handles. Everybody see that? And you're going to cut off the bottom. All right, everybody can see how that works. So then you want to get strips of the plastic. So you're going to cut both at that end and that end, on the sides, I mean, and you're going to have two pieces of plastic. Okay, so I took the other piece off. If you're really good, you can actually do it in layers. So what you want to do is you want to cut about a 2-inch piece of plastic. Okay, so I'm going to cut these strips, and this is going to make my bracelet. All right, so I have my strips. Now, I want mine to be really colorful, and I want it to be Huntington colors, okay? So I am going to use a piece of white that I had before. Everybody see this white? I'm going to cut a strip of it. Now, the Dollar Tree ones are pretty cool because they have some green in them for Huntington too. So if you have any Dollar Tree bags, they're perfect. That one I kind of messed up, but it doesn't really matter because what you're going to do is you're going to twist it. Okay, so here's the next step. I'm going to move all my colors. I'm going to have black, white, green, whatever color you want your bracelet to be. And if you look, I'm going to pull my video closer, my camera closer, so you can see what I've done. And what I did, I'll do one right beside it. This is a different project. You're going to take your piece, your first piece, you're going to need 3 colors or 2 of one color and 1 of another. And you're going to tape this down. So 1, everybody see the first one? And what you're going to do is you're going to twist it. So you have to make sure that tape is nice and tight. So you're going to twist, 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 twist until it's real nice and tight and twisted and made into a beautiful, almost a piece of yarn, but it's plastic. Now, the girl in this story, she actually ended up making purses or little bags with hers. She learned how to crochet plastic, which was really amazing. People laughed at her at first, but then she got really popular with selling them, and it's a true story. So it's really neat how she helped her country. And I understand that because I've been to another country called Haiti, where my children were born. Well, 3 of my children were born there. And in Haiti, they have lots of trash too. People don't put their trash in the dumpster like we do. And so you can see as you go down like the roads, you guys probably have seen trash that people have dumped. Well, in Haiti and in Africa and those countries, sometimes they don't even care where they put it. They just lay it down on the ground, and it hurts the animals, and we know it doesn't help the environment at all. So this is one way that we can keep our America nice and clean. And it's a fun project too. So I'm going to do a green, black, and white bracelet. Now my green one is longer because I cut my bag in a different way. And if you're in my class, you know that I like for you to think different ways. So you can think differently when you're cutting your bag. You can experiment. You can probably come up with a whole new way of doing this. But I'm going to show you the way that is pretty simple, and then you can get harder and harder. Now, as you can see, just like when you braid hair, it's hard to keep it from getting tangled. So you have to be real careful when you're twisting to keep that nice and tight, but not get tangled at the end. So the longer your piece of plastic is, the harder it is to twist. So as you can see with my problem here, it's hard to twist. So from here, you can see that I have taped all 3 colors down. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start braiding. Now, make sure it's as close as you can get it, and one over the other. So I do green, white, black, and make sure it doesn't get tangled. And if you think this is too long, just cut that long one that I like what I did. Green, white, black. Look how pretty that is. Green, white, black. So you just braid it. Now I'm sure you can come up with new ways to do this. Maybe twists. I don't know. I'm sure you guys, your ideas are endless. So as you can see, I need to make sure that this is nice and twisted really, really well. And I have a green and white bracelet here that I started, and a green, white, and black bracelet. And these can be gifts for people. And you can tell them the story about the girl in Africa. Now, if you want to see her products that she made, oh, they're gorgeous. They are actually bags that can hold things. So she reuses the bag, because we know that these plastic bags they break easily. When you're cutting, you can also just be cautious, because if you pull too tight, it can break easily. Now this project is a whole different project. It's a little bit harder to do, but you use bigger pieces of the bag, and you can get online and you can see how people have made mats, like sleeping mats. Like if you go camping, you can lay on top of it and it's waterproof. Mine is not tight enough because I just am learning how to do it, but it's really, really fun. And you also use more of the bag. You cut the entire handle and this, and then you cut it like this into big loops, and those loops become this project. So it's a lot of fun to reuse stuff, reduce the waste, and recycle. So I hope you guys have a great, happy Earth Day, and I hope you enjoyed this project.